Right guys, we have more disappointing news regarding the iPhone SE 3, so let's delve into it. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours, and with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so these tidbits are coming from the very credible Dylan DKT, so no salt is needed for this report. So what does Dylan tell us in this report? Well, he basically reiterates things we've already heard about. So for example, the iPhone SE 3 is not changing in terms of design, it's gonna be a spec bump with the addition of 5G. And then of course we have the iPhone SE 4 launching in 2024 that of course has a design similar to the XR/11 but with a smaller screen size. But anyways, let's begin with the SE 3 leak. And yeah, this is very disappointing news as per usual. As I've stated many times, this SE 3 is going to be incredibly outdated with the iPhone 8 design, which of course is actually the iPhone 6 design from 2014. And well, of course, in markets like India where the budget segment is pretty massive, this phone really has no chance compared to the Android competition. And yes, I know some may be excited by the inclusion of 5G, but do note, 5G is gonna obliterate the battery life of this tiny phone since of course it has a 1821 mAh battery. So yeah, I just don't see the point in giving this design the 5G upgrades. The only incentive is of course for carriers to sell you on more expensive 5G plans using this iPhone. And as for the A15 chip, yes, it's nice we're getting the latest chip in this iPhone, but I don't see that alone justifying the need to buy this phone, and ultimately I do think you're better off getting an older iPhone like the SE2 or the 11 or even the XR. Anyways, moving away from that disappointment, let's delve into the more exciting news regarding the SE4. Now, the interesting tidbit to note is that Dylan believes the design is going to be based on the XR/11, but the size is going to be smaller. Now, we have heard in previous reports the SE4 could be somewhere between 5.5 inches to 6.1 inches, and so this report does seem to corroborate with that. And so yes, interestingly, we might see a new design for this SE4, which completely goes against the SE formula since it's usually based on an older iPhone design. And so because of that, I do still ultimately think this iPhone is going to be identical to the iPhone 11, so 6.1 inches, LCD, and the same aluminium/glass build. I think the only design tweak we could see is of course a smaller notch on the front, since this will have Touch ID on the sides, but I definitely don't see the SE4 getting a brand new iPhone size we haven't seen before. And yes, before you guys mention it, I know the 5.8 inch iPhones exist, that could be the basis for the next SE, right? Well, I don't think so, because do note, by the time we do see the SE4, the last 5.8 inch iPhone, the iPhone 11 Pro, would have been out of production for many years. And of course, with the SE series, Apple does usually recycle designs that are either still in production or was recently discontinued. And so by the time we do see the 2024 iPhone SE launch, the iPhone 11 would most likely only be recently discontinued, and so that makes resuming the production lines much easier for Apple. Anyways guys, tell me your thoughts on these new SE models in the comments below. Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video in the card above on details regarding the iPhone 14 series, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.